The team that can't decide what they're going to be is back. And here we are at the trade deadline, 30, 26, and 7, 4 points out of a wild card spot, 8 points out of a guaranteed playoff spot in our division. It is a relatively tight race, but we are trending in the wrong direction. And if last year was any indicator of trends, we should probably pay attention to it this time and sell some players who don't have part in our long-term goals and are on the last years of their deals. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and we'll probably make the playoffs again because we're going to get better. No, just kidding. We don't have Ryan Reeves this time. He can't drag us across the finish line, can he? No. He moved on. That generational talent is he's elsewhere. All right. Anyway, let's. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to address, because I actually can't even search for you. It's hilarious. I want to show you, like, I had a member comment like that he didn't see himself pop up here, and it's actually very, very interesting. I went and checked in your created player, and you are created. You're in there. You should be in the game, and you indeed are, but I just want to show you something very interesting that with the player search is that it won't show you. Look, it says no results found, right? But watch this. Watch this little number. I'm sure someone will probably point out I'm doing something wrong in those settings right there, but if you just type in the name, it should be fine. Wrong way. So, and then you go here. That guy doesn't exist. That is unfortunate. Are you sure about that game? Are you sure? Let's take a deeper dive. Boom! There he is, right there. One of my members. Oh, I still got my settings turned off. I use this to find you because I was sorting by potential because I knew your potential from the player created screen. There you are, Mr. Low Elite William Rousseau, currently on the Wild, 72 overall, 19. We'll take a look at you, see how you've been doing there since we've been doing that for everyone else. You got currently 52 points, 41 games played. Some solid seasons. Well, with the Ottawa 67s thus far. Won't have playoff stats. And growth-wise, look at that offensive awareness looking solid. A decent enough shot there. 80s now at 72. And yeah, you're looking like you can be an impact player in the NHL. So again, sorry about that. Shit happens. And as you saw from the player search, that doesn't really work. I get maybe because you're in the juniors, that's my only guess, is that's why it wasn't working. Anyway, let's turn this off so I can't cheat with the trades. And know all the value I'm getting back. Even though we are pretty much going for picks, let's do that. Well, that was the easiest way to find it. Anyway, just wanted to address that, put that on cam. I'm very sorry, but there's 22 of you members. I'm bound to miss one. And I somehow lost track of you on your draft year. But now you're written down. We've seen you. You're in the game. EA Sports. We're here. All right, so trade options. Riley Smith and Tanev are probably the guys shipping out. Now, a good point was made. I was thinking of packaging one of those maybe looking like they're failing low elites with Riley Smith, but why do that when I could possibly put in one or both of those fringe starter goalies who definitely aren't going to be anything? You kind of want, if I can hold on to a low elite, even if they're not looking like anything good for longer, maybe play them in the AHL, maybe they have a crazy good growth year, maybe they become a bottom 6 guy, it's still worth it. Low elites are generally built pretty well. As kind of a rule in this game. Well, sometimes you find weird ones, but generally they're built pretty well, so that might be a good idea. They don't have as much value, obviously, those fringe starters, as the low elite would. So we'll have to see if we're able to do that. Ducks want Tanev. There's no way we get any sort of pick of theirs. But who do we kind of move for here? I'm almost tempted to trade with someone in our division who's holding on to a wild card spot, just in case. Coyotes would be one of those guys. 72 points. They are in a pretty good spot. Maybe even go a step further, look to the Blackhawks and try to snag their pick. Because if the Coyote, or I can go for the Blackhawks pick and a Coyotes pick, like all these kind of fringe teams who we might have, good chance of them actually falling out. The problem is value is going to be quite high. They're listed as a contender. They're kind of in the race. The value on that pick is they don't have their first. There you go. Who was the other one? Oilers? Pretty sure. That looks like a similar record. They have their first, but you can see there's like a lot more value on it. They're listed as a champion, though. So that is good for us, at least. So I wonder if we can get away with it. Probably not. That's not going to be close to enough. If with the retention, it might be enough. How badly do y'all want Tanev? Or Tanev, I don't know how to say it. Tanev. I don't think that'll be enough, but with the retention, you never know. Let's see what they say. Not sufficient at all. Okay, so not exactly where it needs to be. We do have some other crap like that guy, some of the sort of busts. We could throw in some extra junk. Too far off still. This might be the one we'd have to throw in one of those low elite guys. Yeah, we might have to... Yeah, I might have to actually dig in and trade this guy in a deal. Even though he's like a two-way forward, he is a center. He's more looking like a winger of the future. 56 at 20, I mean. That's cutting it. I guess I could throw that in. We'll hold on to these guys for the other one. That should kind of be enough. No way. Oof. I could pick up a second in this deal as well, which would be kind of ridiculous. Okay, I will throw in those other guys now. And I'll throw in... I'll throw in a mid-pick for the next one if I have to. Let's just see if we can push this across. A bit off. Ah. Alright, since I'm okay with giving up a mid-pick, now I could maybe throw in one of those low elites. We'll have to go with... we're not going to have enough to get the other borderline pick, like Chicago's pick for this one. But it is what it is. Oh, they have to put someone on... Oh, what? Yep. What? Why do you have to put them on waivers? Get out. Son of a bee sting. Okay, well, let's hold off on that. We know value-wise. Let's go to Chicago. Unfortunately, they don't want Tanev, and they might not want to give up their pick. They don't. All right, so that's out of the question. They're actually listed as a rebuilder. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't be. All right, so Oilers, kind of the team we have to go with here. I really like going for these two picks. They'd have to put the dude on waivers. Can I take him back or take someone back with no value? Who is on your NHL squad? Who's this guy? Kuffner. Why would you have to... What? Why would you have to put Evan Rodriguez on waivers? Just send this guy down. He's got to... Wait. Rodriguez has a two-way deal. This game is smoking some good stuff. What? Wait, what? Did I read it right? I had to have. Okay, game. Guy with a two-way contract has to be put on waivers. Do I not fully understand waivers in this game, or are you just bullshitting me? Because if he has a two-way contract, he should be fine. Am I not correct in that? Okay. Well, we'd have to overextend to get this. I can say... I don't want to say no to the second now that I'm this close. I don't want to give it up. You son of a bee sting. Can I push it across? All right, well, let me take... fine. If they say they have to give it up, let me try to take back that one of those other guys in the deal. Because if I take someone back from their NHL squad, it shouldn't matter. Right? Give me this terrible, terrible guy who you don't want to give up, but who cares? Why would they have to give him up? That's so stupid. Now it says I'm quite far off. Maybe that guy's got more value than he's showing. God damn it. Alright, give me Evan Rodriguez, since that's the dumb dude in question. No, he has too much value. Yeah, that's too much value right there. It's kind of got to be this guy, but that is, again, still a bit of value. Yeah, damn it. We were right there. We're right there in value. I wonder if I put in both fringe starters. I kind of need the other one for the other trade, but we do have mid picks, which I can cough up, which isn't the end of the world. I wonder if this is just enough value outright for them to be okay with it. No, see, they're still saying I need to put a guy on a two-way contract on waivers. I don't think you understand waivers there, Edmonton. Is Chiarelli back in the... I don't know. But, cool. Is there, like, a way I could just push this across? Like, sending in a fourth or something like that. I would be willing to do that. If I sent back a fourth. No. Alright. Well, then I'll take back one of those players and have to send a pick back. That's just what it's going to have to be here, I think. I want this trade. I think the picks themselves are going to be worth so much more than I'm kind of min-maxing right now. But it is what it is. I want to take this guy back. He might have a tiny sliver of growth left. Defense doesn't look horrible. So I guess I'll throw in a pick here. Start at the bottom, though. Start from the bottom. Quite far off. Okay. So 6 likely won't do it. Let's go to a 5. Quite far off still. How good is that guy? Really? It's saying quite far. That's, I don't know. We're right there, and then that guy isn't worth a fourth? It must be something weird with his value that I'm not seeing. Yeah, maybe the top 6, maybe he has got slightly more value than we're seeing. Mike Green should actually have, oh, you know what? Let's take back that. They should love to get rid of that contract. All right, I'll send back a pick. They honestly should love to get rid of that contract, but I don't know that they do. Really? Well, I'm just gonna say Edmonton's being extremely weird in this. Even with a third, I don't like to give up a third, but I would just to get this first and second and have a really good chance. What? This makes 0 sense. Screw you guys. I'm not working with you anymore. That makes 0 sense. That whole situation. That's right. Who has Arizona's pick? I want to find Arizona's pick. That's all I want to do right now is find Arizona's pick. Because that should be the value that we're kind of after. Hopefully it's from someone who's willing to give it up. Wow, Detroit doesn't have their first. Oh, goodness gracious. It's going to take forever to find it. There it is. Of course. Yeah, Montreal, they don't want to give it up. Alright, that sucks. And they're not going to want to give up their own second. What could have been a coup is now going to be not as good. Tanev with retention. Nope. I think we're still going to need to throw in one of those goalies or some of those other dudes as well. I really am pissed at Edmonton. They were being incredibly difficult. Alright, let's go back to that low elite guy. That was the dream. And Edmonton just doesn't know how contracts work, or I don't, but I'm pretty sure if you have a two-way deal, you don't go through waivers. Could be wrong, but pretty sure I'm not. Ah! Yeah, not gonna have. Okay, so Arizona's off the table. Alright, let's find new teams to figure out in these standings that are kind of borderline teams, because apparently teams in the West don't know hockey. Sabres are a good one. They're in the playoffs right now, and they're very ooh, yeah, Sabres are a really good one. Or the Devils. Yeah, Devils, that's a tight race right there. Sabres, Devils, okay. Well, what I thought would take just a few minutes is turning out to be a bit more of an ordeal. Oh, their list says rebuilder, which, although they're in a playoff spot. Nope, they don't want to give up their pick. Devils. Hopeful. Don't want to give up their first. Alright, let's just scrap that idea. Oh, these guys want to give up their first. Whoa. Problem is, if they somehow make the playoffs, then we waste a lot of value, but we did have extra value, and since they want to give it up, maybe, just maybe, 0 chance this is going to work, huh? That's going to have to be a lot. Retention only gets so far. The low elite will help. But even then, it's going to be... We'd have to take back a skater as well. I'm not seeing a way this will work. But let's give it a look anyway, because pickings are looking slim. Yeah, there's almost no way we can make this work. Oh, God. Take Clutterbuck off your hands. How much do you favor me taking that contract? Nope. Okay. I don't even think putting a pick in here will do much. I'm just not gonna... Alright, well, I'm gonna shorten my... I'm gonna settle. I'm gonna start settling because this is kind of ridiculous. The dream scenario just simply won't work. I wanted that first and second from Edmonton, and they are actually stupid, so... And Arizona doesn't have their pick, so we're kind of SOL. That's right, they don't have that pick anymore. Alright, let's... maybe Florida. Probably get a first and a second. Easily. Easily be able to get that from Florida, so that's at least good. We can always kind of shift around. Let me get a third in here, too. Let me just rip you off. How much do you want this rental? I'm retaining. Oh my God. Okay, cool. I got a first and a second for it. Don't care. Doesn't matter. Had sex. I should have I could have taken back like a spot filler. I can look to do that in the next trade. Let's just hope we don't have injuries, which we probably will. Let me just shove in Holden there for now. Okay, one trade done. Oh, we should have gave Riley Smith. Oh, damn it. I missed the... I should have gave Riley Smith back to them. Damn. Ah, too late. Oh, well. Riley Smith, who wants you? Florida wants you. Too bad. They don't get you. I wonder if I can get it for... Maybe I could make Edmonton work on this side with just the first and maybe have to settle for that, but extra value going back their way. Maybe. They don't want him. All right. Well, you missed your chance, Edmonton. I was going to give you fantastic player. I could give it to... Now, Dallas should have the least amount of value on the... Why does that have so much value? They're a champion team. They're 34-21-8. The Central must be strong. That's a lot of value for that pick. Quite a lot of value. See, like that, the value, compare that to Dallas's pick. Why was Dallas's value so high? That's kind of nuts how much higher it is. I can probably retain on Riley Smith as well. This might be enough to just, I think we could get this pick actually. We just gotta hope that Dallas doesn't win a cup or anything. I don't think there's a way I get this pick. That's just way too much value. Very interesting. Winnipeg. I kind of like the idea of going for their pick. They didn't do so hot in the playoffs last time. I wish their regular... Yeah, I kind of need someone who's a champion team, but with a regular season record that isn't great, but firmly in the playoffs, so it almost needs to be in the Pacific. Which there isn't anyone listed as a champion team here because Pacific sucks, I think, so there you go. Yeah, not the most ideal situation as it was last year. I'm looking for like the perfect matches here, trying to get as much bang for our buck because as weird as it may seem with me taking this much time on it, it's very important to get as much as we can out of these firsts. Calgary could probably get eliminated quick. I don't see them winning the cup. Let's just go for Calgary's pick. With retention, that won't be enough. Nope. All right. We got some other stuff, though. Oh, we got both of them. I'll truck in both of them if I need to. Oh, good. Cody Eakin on waivers. Everyone has guys on waivers they have to send down. I don't think I'll be able to send through enough. Move on. I'll deal with them as a last resort. I think. Yeah, all right. Let's try Winnipeg again. I'm gonna start tempering my expectations now. All right, value too far off. Let's throw in fringe starter. Fringe starter 1. There we go. Okay, we did it. We did it. Some teams know how to manage their squads, other teams don't. We found the ones that we were able to make moves for. So now, I'm gonna put Mikheyev in here. Actually, I don't want to sub in. Yeah, I'll sub in online. Screw it, I don't care. I'll just do a double switch. That'll be much easier. I don't really care about our penalty kill, anything like that. Whatever. Who cares how I had it? All right, but who do I want on the point here in the power play? That's actually something I should think about. Roy, I guess. He's got some growth to him. Yeah, screw it. He's got, yeah. Who else is going to go there? There you go, Nicholas Roy. Have fun. You got some decent awareness. I'll put Glass in here and just throw some dudes in. And that should pretty much do it. We do have a couple other garbage guys. I might actually reset them for picks right now. We still have those like bottom 6 dudes and stuff. We could probably get some later picks. Where are we at right now in the turn in ways of picks? We got everything in the first 2 rounds we could have. 5 picks total. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can have one more pick. A 4 wouldn't be bad. I don't know if I can get that for what I have. I can get maybe I'll be able to snag a 5 for these 2 dudes. They're pretty garbage. And did I get rid of both fringe starters? I did not. Package this guy in here as well. We could maybe even get a 3. Ah, they're a rebuilder. I think everyone who's going to want these guys is a rebuilder. There's no way we're going to be able to get a 3 off of a rebuilder. So, hopefuls. They don't have a 3. You guys have a 3. I don't want to give it up. Let's go for friggin' Florida's 3. Let's make them not draft just because it's funny. No, okay. All right, so we're only going to be able to get a 4. Let's go for a 4 from a trash team who actually wants a guy that'll help out block. Oh, my God! The most difficult trade deadline continues. Give me a 4. All right, quite far off. 5. I'm just going to keep going. It's not one thing, it's another. Champion team 4. There we go. I don't care if you feel like you ripped me off. Just give me a pick. All right, so we got max picks this year, which is very, very good. 5 in the first 2 rounds. And then 7 in the last ones. So there we go. That's our trade deadline. Very, very busy. Busier than we probably wanted or needed to be, but some teams were a little stupid, Edmonton, and don't understand 2-way deals. We'd have to send him through waivers. Would you really, though? Because he's got a 2-way deal. Again, maybe I'm wrong about that, and people are going to roast me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure you got a 2-way deal. You just can get fucking sent down. No one cares. All right, so we're done with that. We have no depth guys up here, so let's hope we don't have an injury. Yeah, we have 0 depth up here right now, but I kind of don't want to change anything right here. Yeah, I'd rather not. So, let's do the thing. Do I want Pajot to get some more ice time? Maybe. I'll have Holden in there. We'll move Pajot up. Oh, I could have put Pajot here, huh? Instead of, you know what? Yeah, let's go. We'll go Pajot here. That's a way better idea. There we go. He's on some power play time now. Gonna get some top 4 action as well. Let's hope we don't have an injury. If we do, I'll call something up then. But let's try to get lucky here. Let's pray that we get lucky and don't have any more injuries. Finish off the year and make the playoffs, I bet. Watch us turn it on here and go on a winning streak. We got points in these 2 games, 3 out of possible 4. Okay, well, yeah, okay. Everything's going wrong. We're winning, and Pacioretty now got injured, which means I got to call someone up. That will be Peary. He'd have to clear waivers, but, ooh, he'd have to clear waivers. I kind of would want to send him. I don't really need to send him back. Wow, he's actually not doing that good in the AHL. Only 48 points. He's not, like, crushing it. Who's Vaborny? Oh, that's the two-way. You know what? Maybe send this guy up and down. He's got to... Let's give him some NHL time. Yeah, let's do that. Let's call him up. That's the elite guy we have. Let's give him a taste of the NHL. First line. Enjoy. How's that for chemistry? Actually, a +3. Ooh. He's going to like that first line. Oh, good. What now? Oh, yeah, 4-man. That's right. Game doesn't trust you that you want to actually sub in all lines. So it saves you from yourself and makes you actually confirm to sub a guy in all lines. Because clicking a one button isn't good enough here at EA. We like to make you work. Alright, now I'll just sub some random guy in here. It's second line. We have a scratch. Yeah, this guy. Again, once Patches is back... I knew it. I just knew it. We objectively made our team much worse. And now we're going to go on a winning streak and make the playoffs. Alright, Patch Ready is back. Put him back in there. I'll send Vaborny back down. And get him back in there. You just love this game, don't you? See that? Two-way deal. You can send him down, Edmonton. It's crazy, right? I know, but these are things that you can do. Alright, so we lost that game. We're not in the playoffs. We're 3 points out. Now we got an injury to a Chicago player. Everything's just going perfectly. And fun. Alright, no more stoppages, please. No, I just don't want to be bothered. I don't care who it is. Get out of my face. We got a point. We got a point. What is with this? We can't buy frickin' points. And every time we lose now, we're actually getting points. Screw you, Vegas. I hate you. I made you so good. Well, as good as I could. And then you do this. I absolutely despise the way you are. Oh boy. Let's scout some of these guys, because we got a bunch of firsts now. Might be smart to do so. You're actually in an interesting spot. Probably going to be a top 6. But hey, you never know. That guy, of course, he's been scouted. Alright. Couple maybes here for medium elites. Can I... Thank you. Thank you for cooperating with me, joysticks. Alright, let's just go down to low leads. Oh, there we go! That's better. Pin those guys immediately. Sweet, so we at least got that to look forward to. And now a lot more good... Oh yeah, he's real. Let's just skip him. We know he's not going to be a low elite. Keep going. Why aren't you... It's the menu lag. I'm going to keep blaming it on the menu lag because EA doesn't know how to optimize their game. I'm constantly deleting old files, deleting backups, and the menus still are this slow. I still am very curious about this guy. I don't think we're ever going to get him scouted, but I'm going to keep trying because he's playing. He's just not ranked anywhere. He's playing, though. Alright, any 2 ticks? That's a good range for a possible medium elite. And how about the lows? None. How about you? That is the only possible medium elite. So we'll scout him. And... well, maybe. And that's it. Alright. So there we go. Bit more scouting done. Are we going to continue to win games here? Another game where we get a point. We're still 4 points out. We've won again, though. Oh, man. Cody Glass. That's a real concussion. He is out for the season. You love to see it. Can anything else go wrong? Probably. Let's not tempt fate. Borny comes back up. Big oof, though. That's a rough one to have happen. And Vaborny was actually good on face-off, so... Just gonna shove him in there, I think. What? 15 penalty. He's one of those two-way forwards who fights a bunch, I'm pretty sure. 15 penalty minutes in 2 games played. He had 3 fights. Oh my god. That is just way too funny. I'm gonna play him. Alright, I'm gonna change his fighting in years to come, quite obviously, but that is friggin' hilarious. It's always those medium elite top, like the two-way forwards who just fight like mad. Alright, let's leave him here. That is hilarious. What? Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta put that other dude in here. Alright, so if we're quite done with injuries now... oh, Elvinus is back, but... No. Oh yeah, I might actually... I have to double... Alright, let's do a double switch. Hopefully Elvinus doesn't get re-injured. He probably will, with my luck. I'm just trying to finish this season off, and it's doing its damnedest to carry on as long as possible, which likely means we're gonna be in the playoffs and we're gonna get swept again in, like, first round, and really make it worth it. Look at... we're in the playoffs now! I'm getting trolled by this team. The game senses how much I hate the Golden Knights. We're 2 points in the playoffs. Oh my god. Another injury. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm done, man. Do whatever. Do whatever. I can't believe we're winning this game. Just we're in the playoffs. We're gonna clinch, aren't we? We lost. Wait. We clinched. We're in. Holy shit. We're 11 games over 500 now. Look at what we did. We made our team objectively worse at the deadline. And then we win 2, win 3 straight, lose 1, lose 1, 2, 3, 4 straight in overtime. So out of a possible 8 points, we get 4, which isn't half bad. Then we win 2 more, lose. Win 4 more, lose 1, then lose an over. That's so stupid. The Vegas Golden Knights trolling me once again. Putting us in the playoffs. And we're taking on Winnipeg here in the first round, which we have a pick of theirs. God damn it. You know, this doesn't benefit us in the slightest amount. We're either going to increase the value of our pick or increase the value or decrease the value of theirs. And oh my god. I'm still going to just have it best lines. I don't care enough at this point. This game can suck a fat one. I am sorry. I hate you. Like what the hell? Like what the hell, man? This is our best lines according to EA, and it's actually been working, so maybe they know a lot more than I do. Congrats. What the hell? I might have some weird lines going on here. They indeed do. Poor Has got pushed down. I'm just gonna give you... There you go. Back up there. Oh boy. I don't know. Let's just check stats. It speaks for itself. I mean, we trade away Tanev and Riley Smith, 2 very serviceable roster players, and we go on a tear and win a bunch. It makes no sense. It really does. It really makes no sense. We scrape into the playoffs with 93 points. Just absolutely insane. How the hell did we get the wild card? Chicago. My goodness. I mean, if we just didn't, we should have been out. Chicago should have been in instead of us. I mean, honestly, we should have had about the same amount of points as Arizona. If we're being completely honest here, we should have ended with that many points. There's like no way we should have won and got that and forced that many OTs there at the end. But the game was just like, hey, wait a second. Why are you trying to tank? No. You're going to the playoffs now. So goals, like, look at the ratio. This isn't a playoff team. Sub 20 power play. Penalty kills okay, but this is not a playoff team. 6-2-2 in the last 10. Because of course we are. Of course we are. Mark Stone, point per game guy. Pacioretty, also point per game guy. Carlson, very close to it. Marchessault did good. Tuck with 65 points. Not too shabby. 51 for Glass before he got a concussion. Galchenyuk was absolute dog shit. Wow. Good plus minuses, eh? And then there's all this stuff. Yeah. Pacioretty, yeah, he got a few points on the power play there since getting time. Good for him. And he's up to an 81 now. Yay. I don't know what goalie to go with. I'm just gonna let the computer do it. I don't fucking care. We're in the playoffs. We shouldn't be. So I honestly don't. Yeah. Hold on. Speaking of which. Yeah, 7 fights. 7 fights in 9 games played. I'm leaving it like that. I think he's got no points, but he's got 7 fights. I'm leaving it. He's trying to prove himself, and then we're going to tell him to calm down. I'm leaving it. We're going up against Winnipeg here. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check the league. I'm so put off right now. This shouldn't happen. We shouldn't be here, but here we are. Once again in the playoffs when it looked like we shouldn't be. All right, McDavid leading the way in points with 115, 56 goals as well. Sagan in second, Wheeler in that third. Looking good. You see the West. Big old scorers here. Goal scoring. It is Sagan indeed. Where is Ovechkin? Still got 50. There we go. He's still got a chance to beat that overall record. Good for you guys. Assist leaders. Huberdeau, 74 assists. Pretty crazy. How about plus minus? Stamkos, Kucherov, William Karlsson. Okay, we have a good first line. I mean, you got William Karlsson, Stone, two-way forward, power forward. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good line, I ain't gonna lie, especially on the defensive side of things. Let's check out who the deadliest snipers are. Sagan, but McDavid, 19% shooting. He's got to be the deadliest sniper. What a year for Connor McJesus. Who's the most clutch? Clearly Brassard with 9 game winners out of 19 goals. That is probably the best performance we've ever seen, I think, for the game winners. That is ridiculous. Wow. All right, power play goal leaders. McDavid with 25 power play point totals. Probably him tied with Sagan, indeed. Let's check the shorties out. Anthony Cirelli, Elbow King, with 4 goals. Or is that Chernak? Oh, whatever. One of the trashy C players on the Lightning. Power play, shorthand point totals is also Cirelli. And we'll check out the Selke conversation. Sagan is actually in it. What a weird year. Turcotte's got to be considered as well, but Sagan's got to be one of the front runners for sure. He might be taking home tons of hardware. Who else? Couturier, obviously in that conversation. -3 though, but good time on ice. But Sagan, man, he's really looking solid. McDavid even, Kopitar, Giroux, all these guys have got to be sort of considered, but the leaders, I'd say Couturier, Sagan, and, yeah, Couturier, Sagan are my two, but I guess you have to consider Tavares in there as well. Yeah, pretty tight races. And, oh, yeah, maybe even Turcotte, but Couturier and Sagan for sure. We'll see who they gave it to. On to the defense we go. Erik Karlsson led the way in points with 90. And then Roman Josi was 68. Karlsson, 68 points as well, but a -10 here. So Erik Karlsson, the only guy up there who was point per game. Yeah, the only guy up there point per game. And, yeah, he led in ice time as well. Definitely. So definitely Norris for Karlsson. I mean, he was just head and shoulders above anyone. There's no one even within 3 points of his point total. I mean, there's just no one there. So, it's, good job, Erik Karlsson. Elite. Elite of the elite. 30 hits. He's not much of a hitter. But, I mean, Josi, even though he had over 100 hits, that doesn't mean he should get that, Norris. Alrighty. Look at that. Oh, 69 giveaways. Nice. And 30 takeaways. I mean, beating a guy like Yossi in takeaways, that's no easy feat. And there's no one even, you know, you'd think maybe someone who just maybe even had 4 less could be in the conversation, but there's just unfortunately no one like that here. So let's move on to goalies. 50 games played. Let's see who the top guys are. Carter Hart with the runaway. The save percentage speaks for itself. He is the guy. Martin Jones had another good year. Did he get some stat growth? Looks like it. And had himself a decent enough year. But Carter Hart on top. Save percentage out of this world. Goals against slightly less than Jari's, but his save percentage was .05 better. Maybe we'll have to give a tie, but yeah, actually it's pretty close. .04 goals against, .05 differential save percentage. Similar records, similar games played. More shutouts for Jari. So yeah, you know what? I'd give a tie between these two. And would you have to consider Jones in there too? Because he's got better goals against. Uh-oh. Maybe. It's actually tighter than it seems. Even though Hart's got the way better save percentage. The shutouts, you gotta think, it's gotta mean a bit. Jones actually faced less shots in more games played. Goals against is more of a team stat, but the Flyers were killing it when we checked, weren't they? They were like 40 and 19 or something, so hard to say, but I'd say it's at least Hart and Jari. You might have to consider Jones just because he's got a better freaking goals against than Jari. I'd say if you put Jari in there, you got to have Jones in there. So, anyway, that's my 2 cents. But for sure, Carter Hart. So let me know what you guys think about that. It's pretty close race, despite that big a gap in save percentages. In my opinion, still relatively tight. We'll see. We'll see what you guys say. On to rookies we go. Let's see who's a standout. Tuppurainen for LA, left winger, point per game sniper, 3rd overall in last year's draft. And my goodness, has he jumped out of the gates strong. Wow. Josh Norris enters the NHL at age 22, gets a 48-point season, but Tuppurainen definitely hands down the Calder winner. Even if there was a good goalie, it's not good enough to beat that point per game. And there's no such thing. All right, so on we go here to the fun stats hits. No one hit 200. Weak sauce. You guys all suck. And fights. No one else fought besides Viborny. What the heck? He played 9 games and led the league in fighting. Philip Viborny is a meme. Philip Viborny is a meme. That is actually incredible. Good for you, Viborny. Bring the fighting back, man. Single-handedly to the league. Because Dotchin, Reeves, and that one dude on Ottawa with the teeth who they use for PR. Whatever his name is. I always forget. Oh, it's gonna bug me now. What the fuck is his name? I'm seeing his face. Bald ass head with the weird teeth. Jesus, it's gonna bug me all day now. Great. All right. Let's just move on. Let me talk about something else and then have it pop in my head randomly and shout it out and scare you all. All right, so let's see what Winnipeg has to offer us. Probably not as good as how I made them because I'm the master, but apparently I can't master Vegas Golden Knights trolling me here. Kyle Connor, Scheifele, Wheeler, first line. Ehlers, Stastny, Line, second line. Vesalainen, Little, Appleton. That's a pretty decent team. We actually have them fully scouted, essentially. That's crazy. Wow. This is the most scouted we're ever going to see him. Any team. Pretty decent defensive core. And, of course, they got Hellebuck, and he is pretty good goalie. Okay, not much depth. That's the one thing we got going for it, but we don't have much depth either. So they're better than us, but that doesn't mean that we'll beat them. I'll let the goalies auto-rotate. Like I said, I'm trying to work as little as possible here because I wasn't supposed to be here. I am dead tired. I only got 4 hours of sleep. Just did an esports stream. I want to get some food and lay down and laze out. I ain't trying to do this right now, EA. Game 1 on the road in Winnipeg. 6-3 win. Good job. All right. 6-3 victory in Winnipeg. Game 2. The Vegas Golden Misfits. Oh my God. Win 2-1 in overtime. And we are 2-0 going into T-Mobile Arena here. Game 3. 5-1 loss. Oh my God. Best everything. Just fuck off. Game 4. This game just wants to keep me around for as long as possible. We lose that game as well, 3-1. So it looks like Winnipeg woke the hell up after getting bested by a team with a GM who wasn't even showing up in the press box. Just kind of, whatever. Do your thing. 2-2 series now back on the road here for Game 5. Pivotal. Winnipeg. Oh my God. Just fuck off. All right, we lose again, and they've won 3 straight. We can't seem to get the ball rolling, but that's all right. Auto-rotate goalies, Game 6, home ice. We won enforced. I knew they were going to make me go into this sim. I friggin' knew it. They're going to make me go into the real-time sim. Oh, I don't have the voice for this. Game 7 against Winnipeg. 1-0 early on. Laine scores on the first shot on Marc-Andre Fleury. And just like that, they're up 2-0 for Braden Coburn. Winnipeg getting off to a brilliant start on their own ice. A 2-0 lead here early on in Vegas. Getting dominated here in shots, in time on attack, in everything. Vesalainen makes it 3-0. A disastrous first period for the Vegas Golden Knights, who shouldn't be here. That's why they're the Misfits. Ow, no one expected it, but we're so miraculous. Ow. Okay, second period, power play again. Winnipeg can't capitalize on it, and Vegas shouldn't have even shown up. They're absolute dog crap. Just take a 5-minute penalty and be done with it here. And Winnipeg at this point is just stunting on them, just keeping the puck to themselves here. Although Vegas is catching up in shots, probably just throwing anything on net. And apparently, third period, we're going to have an extra bit of 21 seconds because this game thinks you have not suffered enough yet, Cyn. No. You think you're getting out this easily? I don't think so. We're putting an extra 21 seconds on the third period. Well, thank you very much, EA. I appreciate your candor. 4-0, Mark Scheifele, and this one is just about wrapped up with a nice pretty bow. Blake Wheeler adding insult to injury. Why would we yank Fleury? Make him suffer. It's his last year. It's his contract year. Make him go out like an absolute loser, because that's how you treat people here in Vegas who are your pseudo-captains in the pipes. And an absolutely dominating performance by Winnipeg, as it should have been the entire series. 5-0, 46 shots to 25. Vegas absolutely didn't deserve to be here, but forced a Game 7 because that's just what happens. Who cares how good your team is? All that matters is how hard you can cheese the simulation. And that does it for this year, guys. There's no sarcasm whatsoever. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to leave that like. I'll see you in the next one.